When I was a kid in high school, I met the late great trumpeter Dizzy Gillespie. He came and he put on a clinic at our band class in high school, and I got to actually learn under him for a day. Our jazz band opened for them at a concert. If he was alive now, he would be someone I would love to interview. And the reason is because he has all of the traits that I love in an on-camera interview. When I met him, he walked into the band room and he was 300 plus pounds. And this is in Florida, probably in the springtime. So it's hot, it's muggy. And he had a white, thick sweater with Kermit the Frog. And he had a bunch of medallions. He was a really cool guy, a really interesting guy, and he kept calling me Cat. And he made me feel valued that day. But mostly, it wasn't what he said to me, it was who he was. So, they might not be what you think, but here's 3 things that I believe are super important in an on-camera interview. An interview that would jump off the screen. Number 1 is quirkiness. Quirkiness, I would take over competence and professionalism any day of the week. Now, a lot of marketing agencies, they're probably looking for people that look put together, they have polish, they can say complete sentences really eloquently. But I submit to you that when you are watching an interview or a documentary that is not connected to any of your own work, you are drawn more to quirk than you are professionalism or credentials. The second one is passion. Now, a lot of people think that that means the volume is going to be high, that a passionate delivery is going to be something where you're really letting your voice get out there. I don't think that's necessarily the case. I've interviewed plenty of people who had a quiet passion about them. And the way to find out if someone is passionate is just to look in their eyes. If you have someone on camera and you can see in their eyes that they believe what they're saying, then you have a passionate person on camera. And the third one is just being vulnerable. If you're really, truly willing to be vulnerable, people are drawn to that because everyone wants to be vulnerable but is afraid to actually give that part of themselves over to whoever it may be. But when someone on camera is vulnerable, what they're doing is they are entrusting that piece of themselves to a complete stranger. So as you consider interviews that you want to go after, those are the 3 things that I would consider. I would consider quirk, I would consider being passionate, and I would consider being vulnerable. So that's it for now. If you want to hear more, check out our website. We do have the blog and we've got other stuff for you waiting at storypreserve.org. Thanks for listening.